Hi, everybody. My name is Eric Winter. I am the President and Chief Operating Officer of Triller TV. Thank you very much for your very thoughtful questions about Triller TV, where we've been in the past and where we're going again. Question number one, can you outline Triller TV's vision for the future of digital video consumption? For us on the Triller TV team, it's really important to know that what the fans want. We're all consumers at the end of the day. We all pay for our own subscriptions all throughout the world, wherever we are. And we know what it's like being a consumer more than just being the delivery arm of live content. For us, it's about the immersiveness of that digital experience when a consumer is paying for product. We want to bring what we call the arena into the living room. And what that means is what you experience in the live event, we want you to have that same feeling of excitement and thoroughness of that 2-hour live stream from your couch. An important aspect for us is we are a global company. We deliver rights around the world, and we have consumers in 180 territories around the world. So one of the biggest and most important opportunities for us is to deliver the right language for the right content in the right territory. We're focused on broadcasts in native languages. Just because you're in France doesn't mean that you're only going to listen to a French language broadcast. You may speak a completely different language or be more comfortable as a consumer in that territory. One of our most important initiatives is to deliver many different choices for native languages, regardless of where a consumer is. And the last point that I'd like to make about what our vision is for the future of digital consumption, besides the quality of the stream itself, is at the core, we're all fans. And we know that our consumers are fans as well. And we want to have fan interactivity. That can be from a gaming approach, a betting approach, and a community approach. But most importantly, we want our fan to have confidence and our consumer to have confidence in the delivery of the content we bring around the world. Question number two, how does Triller TV plan to scale its content library and its live rights to reach new audiences? It's a really good question because it's the core of what we do, and we do it extraordinarily well. Triller TV is 10 years old in the eyes of the consumers. For us, the answer on how we scale and reach new audiences, it's all about territories and rights. We have an incredibly gifted team of deal makers that go and source the right content for the right territory at the right price so we can ensure that we're delivering it to the right audience. More importantly, we need to double down on the rights that we have in the top 5 territories for us: the US, Canada, UK, Ireland, and Australia. Not only do we have strong content and strong rights for those audiences, but we're going to double down on the content that we have in those territories because we have big audiences and meaningful revenue. But then what we do is we still continue to secure rights, and we make those rights available on a one-off pay-per-view perspective, or we deliver it from an SVOD perspective, subscription video on demand. And so depending on the rights that we acquire for which territory, we will either tuck them as a one-off pay-per-view or tuck them into our subscription product, which is a recurring revenue product on a monthly basis. I think it's really important for our investors and fans of our business to understand how we scale isn't just the acquisition of rights, because the 4 pillars of any subscription business is the acquisition of a customer, the upgrade of a customer, the retention of a customer, and if we're in a bad position where we've lost a customer, how do we win them back? And it's important to understand that we are a tech company at our core. And so we have automated marketing. This isn't the marketing from 20 years ago from the cable and satellite world. We have an automated marketing approach where we understand the consumption patterns of our consumers. where they've gone throughout our app, and what they like, what they dislike, what content they stay with for a meaningful amount of time. And at the end, at the core, it's all about predictive behavior. So our automated marketing comes from AI, and it comes from how we've developed the product. So we're delivering the right content to the right audience in the right territories. Question number 3. How is Triller TV differentiating itself from other OTT streaming platforms? At the core, we've delivered 1,500 live events in 2024, and that's an increase of 10% from 2023. We have a target to double our live events that we offer to our consumers around the world to 3,000 live events by the end of 2026. It's important to reinforce what I answered in question number 2, is that we need to acquire premium rights by top-tiered partners into monetizable territories. Why are we differentiating ourselves that way? Is because we're not just acquiring rights and throwing it like spaghetti against the wall and hope that it sticks. We acquire the right sport in the right territory for the right audience at the right time. And over the last 10 years, we have added as what we call the multi-sport genre. We've gone from independent wrestling to mixed martial arts to boxing. And now in the last 18 months, we have scaled up heavily outside of the combat sports genre. We offer cricket, rugby, darts, and a heavy dose of football. The rights that we have for football are incredible, specifically in the United Kingdom. We have rights to the Dutch League, the Eredivisie. We have rights to the League of Portugal, and we have rights to the Asian Cup, which is a really killer cup competition. And it's really important for us as a company to continually to acquire rights that we can tuck into certain territories. And that's how we're going to differentiate ourselves. But more importantly, and I want to switch away from rights, and I want to answer the question about how do we differentiate ourselves from the competition? And we are a data-driven company. As we like to say, we have a strong sense of that Silicon Valley approach. We have a small yet nimble development team that has the ability to pivot quickly based on consumer needs, wants, and desires. And we're very effective at what we do. It's a beautiful yet simple product that we deliver, and it's easy to use for consumers around the world. The fourth and final question is, how will Triller TV become more integrated within Triller Group Inc.? And what are the key areas for group synergies? I think it's really important for the investor community to understand that there's the Triller app and there's the Triller TV OTT experience. And you certainly know about BKFC. It's our obligation to understand the needs of the Triller app. And the needs of the Triller app are short-form content, short-form rights, and bite-sized pieces of content, whether it's live or on demand. In our history, we have secured the rights to 950 different partners around the world in our 10-year history. And what that means is, and we have 1,500 live events a year, we need to start taking the rights that we have and the library rights that we have and tuck short-form content into the Triller app and leverage the audiences and the communities that we will create in the Triller app to push customers back to the Triller TV OTT platform for all of their long-form content. It seems simple, and it is going to be simple. It's a harmony that needs to be had with the short-form opportunities to the long-form platform that we have. And we're going to continue doing it, whether it's independent wrestling or to the greatest rights in soccer or football that we have around the world. I think another big opportunity, and it's a really critical opportunity, is with our sister company, Bare Knuckle Fighting, BKFC. Triller TV needs to become the underlying platform for BKFC. What Dave Feldman and his team have built is incredible. I have a rich history of working with the UFC, all the way back from 2001 to 2024. So I know what it means to have an underlying technology that dovetails perfectly with a live event operator. And what Triller TV is going to be able to do for the BKFC audience is to be that underlying technology for what we call the early prelim rights or the prelim rights. So we can become that barker channel for all the live right holders around the world for BKFC. When you think about it, Dave Feldman, the world is his oyster. He can be creating hundreds of BKFC events around the world in different territories at the same time, because the opportunities for him are immense. What we need to do is become the UFC Fight Pass for BKFC. Dave's team and our team talk every single day. To this day, we distribute early prelims and prelims of BKFC, but we can integrate our products and services even better with the audiences that Dave and his team have built for BKFC. I understand the critical importance of how it needs to be, how Triller TV needs to be the underlying platform for the biggest and fastest growing combat sports operator in the world. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of Investor Day.